Alright, so we're back. I said I wasn't going to stream tonight, but my plans fell through, so here I am. And yeah, we're going to stream Bahrain. Let's do it. Go into practice. We got Drugovich. Mess with the sliders. I'm so used to Drugovich being our reserve driver that I forgot that he's actually our rear driver. So we actually put Oliver Behrman in here. Alright, first practice session of 2026. Alright, so we put on the soft tire. Let's see how this year's car, after all the research we did in the previous season, should have a pretty amazing car. We'll see how our drivers handle it. We're just going to fast forward through this. Alright, that's the first lockup. He's our reserve driver, so I know his braking stat is actually pretty horrible, so we're working on that. Hopefully he doesn't cost us any rear wings today. And we're just fast forwarding this because it's just free practice. They just need to stay out on track and get their track acclimatization. Also, it's a brand new car, so they have no car part, or the engineering team has no car part knowledge. And this number for car part knowledge just goes up as long as you're out on track, I believe. That's another lockup, but at least he didn't put it in the wall. Alright, let's go back to fast forward. Alright, that's Sargeant's first lockup. Just get them all out of the way in practice.
Okay.
Okay, we only got 18% setup confidence here. We're going to call the car in. We got 29% here, so we got a lot of adjusting to do.
When you have it, give me feedback on balance.
Okay, so we only got one great and one good. Everything else is bad. So if that is great, then we need to move. It could be something like this. Only one tick over from the previous marker. And this one's about 2 to 4 ticks over. We'll switch to a new set of soft tires and send him out. 20 laps. And the next car. He's only got one good for the straights. Let's bring that over. Let's see where this gets us. Okay, put a new set of softs. It's gonna take him a little bit to make the adjustments, so we'll just fast forward. Hey, good evening, Carlos. How are you? I've already had a few lockups here. Of course, we have Oliver Behrman, our reserve driver, out in FP1. But yes, Drugovich is hired. And he is in car 1. It's just that we're running free practice 1 right now, so I want to get our reserve drivers that experience. But yeah, Drugovich will be in next practice session and for the race, of course. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can bring to our team. He's got pretty decent pace stats. We're still increasing those. And of course, the main reason why I liked Drugovich over Duhan was because of his smoothness stat. He's already got like 81 smoothness. And that's going to be big for strategy now.
And car balance feedback when capacity.
Okay, so we got 63 on this side. Call the car in. Let's make one final adjustment. And then for this car, we'll just keep him out. He's got 70%. We can adjust that in the next session. But for this one, since he's our reserve driver, we just want to get as much feedback as possible, even if it's only 1 or 2 pieces before it's over, because it's better than leaving it at this. I can at least make an adjustment here, get 1 piece of feedback. I mean, we know this one is we know we already have optimal here, so that's good. Yep, if you use the reserve driver, all of their setup knowledge carries over to the driver of the actual car, or the actual driver of the car. So we'll have 63 here, but at least, yeah, the setup information is exactly the same for the driver of the car. And for this, we're going to put a few less laps here. And yeah, we're only going to be able to do like, well, maybe only get 1 out of 5 pieces of feedback, but I at least know that one of them is optimal. and it'll help me make adjustments before the next session. Yeah, thing is, like, usually you don't want to leave a practice session with, you know, less than... You want to leave with 5 out of 5 feedback on your actual drivers, otherwise they won't get the performance bonus. But for the reserve driver, it doesn't matter, because he's not going to be taking part in the race. You know, you just need to get the setup information out of them. So I've learned that, yeah, you just try to get as much feedback as possible. I use car 1 because Jago has the best feedback stat compared to Irwin. So he gets, you know, the engineer on this car 1 gets feedback faster than car 2, so that's why I use the reserve driver there. And we got 7 minutes out on track. We'll see how much info we can get. Okay, that's like the 3rd time he's locked up. But at least he didn't put it in the wall. Been lucky every time he's locked up. And Sargeant locked up once too in almost the exact same place, I think. But yeah, we're so far so good. We didn't lose any parts in the first practice.
Thanks very much.
Oh, one thing we should look at real quick is... Okay, so it's a new year. We need to look at the powertrain usage because, yes, it looks like the teams have changed their powertrains. McLaren last season was Ferrari. This season they've gone with a Red Bull powertrain. So knowing that, they have a power loss threshold. Yeah, they have a power loss threshold of 85, I believe. So once their engine is under 85%, it starts losing power. Alpine Renault, of course. That's our Ferrari engine. Haas going to the Mercedes engine. AlphaTauri sticks with the Renault engine. Alfa Romeo with the Mercedes, and Aston Martin with the Red Bull. Interesting. Last season it was AlphaTauri, Haas, and I think Alfa Romeo. They all had the Renault engine. But yeah, Aston Martin on a Red Bull might be a challenge because, well, actually, yeah. We'll see though. Actually, I'm not sure. They have Piastri in the seat now, so I've never raced against Piastri. But last season we raced against Schumacher, and he basically crashed almost every race. So I'm not worried about Schumacher, personally, but I want to see what Piastri can bring to their team. He might be formidable, especially with this Red Bull engine now. Could be a problem, but... Timing says, what are they at? Piastri topped the charts here? I mean, it's faster than Norris. That's surprising. So yeah, maybe that Red Bull engine's helping them out, along with Piastri's skill. Could be a challenger. Well, let's see what Drugovich can do here. Well, obviously we're sandbagging the practice session because we don't want to waste our... We don't want to wear down the engine by running the higher fuel modes or anything like that. So it looks like this braking stability, before it was great. I tried to adjust it. I think it now has to go to the right side of that green marker. We're going to adjust this back to optimal. And moving that pretty much threw everything else off, so Now I have to adjust, I'll keep the rear wing here, but the traction has to go over within the blue bar. Alright, let's try that now. Everything is within the blue area, keeping our optimal, and then we're sliding braking stability over to the right slightly. We're gonna use for this, actually, what I should check for this, need to look at the expected strategies. So strategy A is soft, medium, soft. It's pretty high pace. And then strategy B is soft, hard, soft. And the strategy C is the soft, hard, medium. So we don't need to save an extra set of mediums for this. Actually, we probably... that could be a thing, maybe? We do soft, medium, medium. That could be a competing strat. But I feel like the soft, medium, soft is very high pace. Just that they're probably going to wear down their tires pretty fast. So maybe one car I will save an extra set of mediums, just so they can have an alternate strategy. I'll save that for Logan, since he has the worst smoothness. We'll do like soft, medium, medium, or medium, medium, soft. And then... for Drugovich, since he has the better smoothness, we'll do the strategy A. Soft, medium, soft. He'll be able to save the tires more from wearing down. So it's good to know. So in this, we don't need the second set of mediums for Drugovich, so we'll put him on the medium first. Made our adjustments already. And so for this, we want to get it so that it uses the medium tire, but we need to get him out on track for as long as possible. So we're only going to do like one lap. We're only going to do the out lap and then bring the car back just so it gets 1% off of the medium tire, and then we'll switch to a new medium tire. This is because Pirelli always takes in FP2 and FP3, they take the two most used dry compounds. So for this, we want to use one medium, and then we're going to use one soft. Bring this down the sandbag. Okay, so we got optimal on the top. That's good. And we have to move straights, I think, is going to be to the opposite end. Bring this back. Actually, this should be maybe right. About like right there. Traction, we got to move over one tick, I believe, to the right or left. We'll try left side first. Then we need to bring the cornering over. Actually, you know what? Maybe... no, okay, this should go to the left. Try to adjust this like right here, maybe. Okay, that to me looks pretty good. If braking stability is not optimal, then it has to go to the other side, and we have to adjust from there. But yeah, we need to try to get as much done in FP2 as possible for the setup. Alright, so for Sargeant, we're going to run the medium and then switch him to a soft.
radio check.
Radio check.
That's green now. Green now.
Okay, so for Drugovich, we just want him to use 1% of the tire, just so they can take it instead of taking a soft at the end of the session. So we're going to call him in right away, and then switch to the other medium tire, and then just send him out as long as possible.
Pit lane.
So what's the white light and pit limiter on exit? What's
So
the white
switch to
light
this medium.
on exit?
The medium tire takes 1 minute 35 seconds per lap, and it lasts 33 laps. Let's just give him the maximum amount of laps here. Okay, get him back out on track as soon as possible. And then we'll see his track knowledge meter, where that ends up at the end of the session. So keeping him out this long should bring us to about 50%. Maybe a little bit less or more. Which is actually pretty good for one session. Sargeant's had a lockup, but he's managed to recover. Yeah, for whatever reason, I mean, it counts both errors in one move. Like, you go off the track for a lockup, and then it says that you also run wide at the same time. It was the same incident. It's just that it counted it for two different categories for some reason.
Okay.
Okay, we got this to 97%. That's pretty good. We'll only make one more adjustment here. So let's bring him in right now. We'll make that adjustment and then keep him out on track. Alright, but we locked in the optimal on the bottom here. We just need to get the one on the top back. So I'm not really sure if traction is going to be a problem here. Let's keep that one just a little bit. I mean, it can't be that much off because it's 97% already. It said it was great, not optimal. So we need it to say optimal. So I'll just slightly adjust. Keep these two where they are. And then we'll put him on the soft tire because we want to save a medium for him. And the soft tire can go 23 laps, so we might as well just put the maximum. Yeah, I moved it just slightly to the left here because it was over the blue bar originally, and then that kind of moved it slightly over. So I had to also adjust the the tow out to compensate. Okay, so we have 36 minutes left, so yeah, we should be able to get all 5 points of feedback. And then for Drugovich,
Feedback on the car.
there we go, optimal 99%. Did that in 3 tries. So we just need to keep him out on track now. We don't have to worry about him. Send him out. Let's get that feedback. So Sargeant's track knowledge should come out somewhere with maybe like 85 to 90% track acclimatization. Now I'm hoping this says like 99% or something that says at least optimal. Because once you get to 97% and it says optimal, you only need, I think, like 90% track knowledge. Somewhere around like 90 to 93% track knowledge to get the full performance bonus. So looking at the performance bonus stats right now, Drugovich could use some accuracy. Got really great control stat. We really worked on that last season. So he's going to start with 85 control and end up with 88. Okay, so we made the adjustment, but it still was only 97%. We'll have one more try. We'll have one more try in free practice 3. We'll just let them stay on track. And for Drugovich, she's coming in. I wish there was an option that got rid of the lens smudge. It looks so weird. It's like someone had a greasy fingerprint just like right over the camera lens. So we don't need to make any adjustments here. We'll just switch the tire and then send him out for 3 laps. He may get 1 more % of track knowledge, but he's coming out with 52%, so pretty good. Sargeant's already at 77. Let them run. I'll just be right back. Hold on 1 second. I'll be back.
Okay, that's end of session.
Okay, let's just fast forward again. This is so weird. This is So cursed. Bottas in a Red Bull. Still can't get over that. Second season. Alright, so I think the only thing that's going to let us down a little bit here is the car part knowledge. We won't come out of practice without, or with 100% of that. Probably the next race we'll probably get 100.
We'll be kicking off today with the final.
Alright. Next session. It's 99%. Let's move this over just one to the left. Now for Drugovich, we will put on the hard tire. This can go 39 laps. Let's just set it out for 44? Put 5 extra laps. And then we'll lower the pace. And now for Sargeant's car, we'll do the hard tire. Okay, so yeah, we did get the optimal range for the oversteer. Now we want to move this to the right side. Let's try the right side. Or maybe just one little bit over to the left. I can't tell. It's either going to be exactly on that edge of the blue area for braking stability, or it's going to be to the right. Let's try to the right. If it's worse, then we know we have to go to the left. Same thing for Sargeant. Yeah, we'll move it to the right. I think the thing is sometimes it's actually on the left, but I don't know. Since we made the adjustment before and it didn't get better, we'll try to the right. Yeah, let's go with that.
Radio check.
Radio check.
I still can't get over McLaren. Still has Danny Rick. Still paying him money to race. Some weird timeline, man. Was I imagine the story is like, you know, instead of him hating the car and it not working out for him, they actually somehow found a way to make the car better for him the next year, and he just is happy there, I guess. Uh-oh. He had a lockup. But thankfully did not put it in the wall. It's alright. It's just practice. He doesn't have his full performance bonus yet. So once he's out on track more, we should see this go up significantly, or goes back to 88. Gets an extra 3 points of control. Then looking at the track or the practice goals, he should have 100% by the time this is done, and Sargeant will have 100% very soon as well. Yeah, the only thing that we're going to be lacking on is the car part knowledge, but there's really nothing we can do about that. it eventually, you know, it just goes up on its own, I think. I don't think you actually have to be in the car.
When you have it, give me feedback on balance.
There we go, 100%. And then we're waiting on Sargeant's feedback. Hopefully his is also 100. Oh, it was actually worse going to the right. Alright, we gotta make one quick adjustment here. We gotta do this quick because there's only 35 minutes left. We'll have to make the adjustment and then it'll only be 30 minutes. It should still be enough time, but you always want to get them in as soon as possible if you're gonna make an adjustment to the... If you make a wing adjustment, it actually doesn't take as much time, but we're making a tow out adjustment, so it takes just slightly longer. What if it's actually even more to the right of that? What if it's actually over to this side? You know, that actually does make a lot of sense because, well, yeah, because this cornering has to come down too. So that should solve both problems for braking and cornering. Should bring those up. And now for this, we're going to give him the soft tire. It can only go 24 laps, so let's bring that down. Yeah. I think it's good. Lando Norris. Every time we reset, he has a lockup. He only has 81 control right now. He'll come out of practice hopefully with 83. So we have first crash of the season. Thank God it wasn't us. Looks like an Alpine. Okay. Would he run wide and then rejoin the track right in front of the Haas? Okay. Is that another lockup? That's right, just get all the mistakes out in practice. The lockup cost him some time on track, because since he was stopped for the lockup, his track knowledge is not 100% anymore. He had to stop his car. So that's why this went down. Like it's not a straight trajectory here that goes, you know, upwards.
Okay.
Oh damn, going to the right. Let's just, we gotta call him in real quick. I don't think they're gonna have enough time to make the final adjustment, but let's reset this back to 97. Yeah, it's not gonna finish, but he's already got 100% track knowledge, so it's as much as we're gonna get. Okay, so they both have 14 out of 15. Really, I don't think we can get any better than that because we don't have the 100% car part knowledge. The final point would come from having probably like 90% car part knowledge. Let's go to qualifying. Let's do this.
Did you check?
Alright, so the sandbags are off, and we're gonna have an actual fast lap here. And 29.59. Yeah, looks like he's still the fastest. Logan only set a personal best, not purple. Let's check the other sectors. Yeah, Joe, Albon, only green. On 29.7. So he's 0.2 faster than his teammate. His tire's down to 86%. I think the car is fast enough that we can still keep the used tire on. keep the used tire. Just take the cooldown lap off. Just fast forward this. If one lap takes 1:29, double that makes 3 minutes. So we should send the first car out at around 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Just fast forward up until that point. Piastri. Man, Bottas only beat him by, what was that, 5/1000ths? No, yeah. Three minutes, 10 seconds. Since Sargeant is the slower car, we'll send him out first for the clean air. Right about now. Alright, now here come all the other cars. I really wish you could, like, get a view of the screens from the pit wall. Well, Sargeant is not making any improvement. It's 2 yellow sectors. I guess because we're using the worn tire. If we wanted to go faster, we probably could have switched over, but I think these times are good enough. It's probably going to be the same for Drugovich. I don't think he'll have any improvement. But we just need to get out of Q1. We're saving them for Q2. So out in Q1, we got Albon, Schumacher, Tsunoda, Stroll, and Giovinazzi. Yeah. So Haas and AlphaTauri. Haas, AlphaTauri, Alpine. It's really just the lower tier kind of drivers. I mean, Schumacher, Tsunoda, Gio. Alright, and now we put the new soft tire on. Cool down lap back on.
Ready to check.
Ready to check.
It's green now. Green now.
Okay, so he should be good here. I don't think anyone got in his way. Although for Sargeant, it looks like he might get held up here with a blue flag. Let's see. See if they move out of the way fast enough. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Couldn't use all of the track, though. Drugovich is the first fastest. It's pretty much the same lap time he did last time, right? 1:29.5. See what Sargeant gets. So 1:29.7. I'm actually going to use, I'll keep, the thing is we want to have two soft tires, like two fresh soft tires for the race, because it's going to be a soft, medium, soft strategy A. So we can't use these two, we have to save them. So we're going to have to use this one. We'll stay on the scrub soft tire. Since we're one tire short on Sargeant, we have to do the same thing. Keep him on the used tire. Just take the cooldown lap off. Alright, so he has plenty of time to cross the line here. He had an extra 40 seconds. Everyone looks like they're using Looks like they're using new soft tires. That's a lockup. We're out of Q2.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Oh damn, Magnuson got out just before us. One thing they should do is they should have it so that the garages change, like the garage placement, because I believe the winner gets to choose what garage they get. Sucks that, you know, if you pick Williams, you're always going to have that garage that's far away. As far as the... So, I did the car analysis before the season started, and it looked like we beat Red Bull in corners, but they have higher top speed and acceleration. So really, I think it's going to come down to what kind of track we're on. If the track has a lot of straight line speed, then Red Bull, like, you know, classically will be faster. But if there's a lot of turns, we should be somewhat faster than them. It's just really, our drivers need to get more skills in cornering and reactions.
We've had a warning for turn 4 track limits. Turn 4 track limits. Stop talking about racing.
Hey, Duck Dollars, thank you for the follow. Alright, so we'll finally use the new soft tire here to take the cooldown lap off. It's coming out a little bit early. Looks like everyone is staying on their used tire here. I don't think they will, but we could see the sectors from here. Everyone should be starting their flying laps now. So no, Piastri, Verstappen, Gasly, they're all setting yellow sectors, so they're not going faster than they were before. Drugovich did improve here. He's got a green sector. Magnussen improved. Green sector. Yeah. That's yellow Norris, yellow Russell, yellow Verstappen. Sargeant made an improvement. Bottas yellow, so they're not going faster than they are, but we are. Three greens for Drugovich. But it was still wasn't faster than Piastri. Damn. That's Aston Martin with the Red Bull engine, right? I knew it was going to be a challenge. Had a feeling. But P5, assuming Norris doesn't go any faster, which I don't think he will. Thing is, at the beginning of the season, yes, they are very overpowered. However, when you get towards, I want to say, around Silverstone, like right after Miami, Red Bull power falls off pretty good because they'll be running their engines under their power loss threshold, and that's where a Ferrari engine can surpass them. So at the beginning of the season, yeah, Red Bull's probably gonna be ahead of us for a little bit, but once their engines start getting worn down, and then if we also are wise with our engine wear,
The time has come for these drivers.
we should be able to beat them towards the middle of the season and the end. I'm not going to make any position gain guarantees here because I don't know what's going to happen in the first race. But we're going to put Drugovich on strategy A. Drugovich has 81 smoothness, so he's better. He has better smoothness than Sargeant by like 20 points or something. Like it's somewhere around like 15 to 18 points better than Sargeant. So that should be, I don't know. I think it's like a difference of only like 5 to 6% smoother. It's not a lot. You have to be like somewhere like in the 90s to actually see a difference compared to someone that's in like the 80s or the 70% or 70 stat smoothness. So what at least that's what it was before. It's kind of different now after the patch, so that's why I'm using soft, medium, medium here. Thing is though, if you stay on standard pace, they're fine. But if you start attacking or go aggressive for too long, yeah, the tires just go right out the window. Sorry, I forgot to put overtake. Alright, let's save the game. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how fast he will eat up the tires here, because in practice we basically just sandbag the whole time. No, let's get it going.
Clear skies tonight, with the drivers having now arrived at their grid position. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Okay, decent start off the line. It's with the pack. Piastri's up there though, but got him on the inside. Nice. No, look what happened to Piastri. He was in P3. He fell back to P8. What happened there? I think he just got everyone just braked better than him, maybe. I don't know. Surprising, but I don't know. We don't want to stay on attack though. That's gonna be a problem.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
Increase, lift and coast.
Copy.
Sargeant takes the lead. We'll let them race. This is just sad. Leclerc, P11. Freaking Kevin Magnussen doing better than Leclerc and Sainz. Stroll down here and... like, I'm assuming they have the same car. Magnussen is P10, Stroll is P19. This is a weird season. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't even, like, you know... It's not like we hired Ferrari engineers or anything. You know, we didn't take anything away from their team, so I don't know why they're this bad right now. Right here, Stroll versus Magnussen. That's a skill issue. They have the same exact car. Magnussen manages to drag it into the
DRS
plus.
enabled.
Alright, yeah, we gotta make sure that we need to go a little bit faster.
Full deploy.
Copy.
We gotta stay within the 1 second mark. Come on, man. Pierre Gasly in an Alfa Romeo. No, yeah, Lewis Hamilton retired last season. And yes, the Ferrari engine is better than the Mercedes, in my opinion. The Mercedes engine has a lower power loss threshold, but it has less overall power. So the Mercedes engine, again, it's not as strong, but it maintains its power better than the Red Bull and Ferrari. I think it also has the gearbox wear is a little worse, I think. I'm not sure.
That's a stonking lap.
Copy.
Whoa. Sargeant overtaking Bottas. Let's take the ERS off here. Get back down to neutral. But yeah, in so this season 2026, we did go with the Ferrari powertrain for our Williams. I like watching from the car perspective, you know, from behind. We could just watch our cars fly away.
Good job, good job.
Get smaller and smaller. Look at that, Sargeant P1. Let's see that again. Gets done with DRS. Pretty easy. It takes basically, to get to this point, you have to just dedicate the last, you know, months of the season just towards research. Like right after I start researching, right after or right before Belgium, you know, during the summer break, and then I always have at least 2 research projects going, and then by the time you get to USA, it's just all research, no design. So you may lose places towards the end of the year, but next year's car is always going to be better because you have more research done.
Keep doing what you're doing.
So last year we did win the Constructors' Championship, but we didn't win the Drivers' Championship. This year I want to try winning the Drivers' Championship, along with the Constructors' Championship as well. It's Drugovich moving up. But yeah, it is a bit of a challenge to keep Williams at the top if you're using F2 drivers. In this save I've only used F2 drivers, so they start out with very low skills, and you have to really work at you know, developing their pace stats like cornering and braking. Let's go from Bottas's point of view, since he's the car behind.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh man, really bringing the fight to Verstappen here, wheel to wheel. Drugovich and Verstappen. Both have DRS. Drugovich now wheel to wheel. Overtakes Sargeant. It's a pretty good move. Now Verstappen is the car behind. We really, I mean, he already started, Drugovich started with amazing stats in our save game. Because we let him, we kept him in F2 for basically like 2 years. And then we picked him up as the reserve driver in our 3rd year. And we just worked on developing his pace stats. Look at that, he gapped Verstappen. Verstappen now 1 second behind, does not get the DRS. Or does he? Was he in the detection zone? No, he might have been. Yeah, he was, never mind. He hit the detection zone before he gapped him. That sucks. It's close though. Defends from Verstappen even with DRS. Alright, I just need to real quick pause this and check something. The historic chance of a safety car is very small. There are no deployments in the last 4 years, but they've had 1 virtual safety car. Okay. Okay, Verstappen gets the pass with DRS. I'm actually fine. It's actually good that they trade DRS positions because you're basically farming experience from having overtakes. So with the amount of overtaking that Drugovich is doing, he should come out with a pretty good amount of experience this race. Schumacher locked up. I think he crashed into somebody. Yeah, Schumacher with a penalty. What happened? Oh, what a mess. Glad we're not back there. Overtaking lap cars, does that count as overtake experience? I'm not actually sure. I don't think so. Because you don't gain a position by overtaking a lap car. And plus now they just move out of the way for the most part. They made an improvement. It's not 100% fixed, but they definitely made a big improvement on how they handle blue flags. Drugovich is all over Verstappen. Just waiting for that moment to make a move. I think with Drugovich he has low aggression, so he'll only go for a pass, if it's guaranteed, I think. So it makes him a safer driver, which I'm happy about, because we spent a lot of money in the first 2 to 3 year, or year. The first year, the second year, we spent a lot of money on front wings, just like a lot of money on front wings and powertrains, because of how much crashing and locking up our drivers were doing because they were too aggressive. So this year we have Drugovich. I think he has a low aggression stat, and then Sargeant also has a low aggression stat. So these guys shouldn't be crashing into other cars as much as last year. That's why we had to drop Duhan, because he had high aggression and he would, he was fast, but he would have too many incidents trying to pass people. There was even one race where Duhan was passing Sargeant and locked up because they were trying to pass wheel to wheel instead of passing in a straight. Like, wheel to wheel through a corner. Definitely more risky because they can lock up and crash into the other car. Looks like Piastri got up from, just checking the rest of the grid here. Piastri moved up to P7. But it looks like he's,
Keep doing what you're doing.
Norris is holding him off. Yeah, so Piastri is gonna have some back problems carrying the whole team. Schumacher on Aston Martin is not doing him any favors. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I know what you mean, for sure. Danny Rick just not performing. I don't know. Do you think, like... You think he's checked, mentally checked out, Danny Rick, at this point? Like, he knows he doesn't have a seat yet, and he's just like, whatever? Or does he think he's gonna really try to show that he has, still has what it takes? If you were in Danny Rick's position, you already got paid. They paid your buyout, whatever, for the contract. You think he's just tired? That's the impression he gives me. Yeah. He's such a likable guy, very marketable. But yeah, he doesn't have the, he doesn't show the same brilliance that he had in his Red Bull days, for sure. I feel like with McLaren and Ferrari, they'd have like a huge social media presence that's like... They try to hire, people that they can push products. Yeah, it would be nice to see the Honey Badger of old, but I don't know. He's just, he ain't what he used to be. Guess it's just the reality of F1, you have the top tier of skill. At least that's how it should be. I don't know. I can't really speak for people like Latifi and Stroll, but it's pay driver nonsense. But ideally, that's what they claim is these are the the best drivers in the world or whatever. So yeah, it's really competitive, and if you have a season like Danny Rick had, not surprising that your seat's gone. I mean, it's already, it's even showing in the game right now. Piastri is doing better than Ricciardo. Of course, they gave him the stats that way, but just, I'm pretty sure the AI gets experience every race too. Yeah, no, Stroll has his moments in Singapore. I did actually see like a highlight reel of some like Lance Stroll overtakes and moments of brilliance. It's pretty impressive. Because yeah, street circuits are tough, man. Try to race that in F1 22. Not easy. I'm always banging into the walls. That's why I prefer F1 Manager. I just tell them what to do. Alright, we're falling under 30 with this tire. Let's go aggressive.
We're happy to push.
Pit for the mediums.
Yeah, copy.
We could
Go box.
probably do a little bit of fuel pushing here.
Reduce the lift and core.
Copy.
Let's try to get rid of some of the extra weight. Burn the fuel off. It's not a lot, but every little bit counts. Did you watch qualifying? Yeah, it was just that one section where everyone was kept. They were going for the slick tires, right? Leclerc called for going on slick tires like pretty quickly, and then everyone else started changing to slick tires. And then there was that one section of the track where it was just like too wet, and everyone kept sliding around. That didn't look fun. And then Verstappen today had to abort his lap because of the fuel issue or whatever. He was so pissed off. I went back on F1 TV just to see what he was saying. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Pit entry.
Yeah, FM.
Yeah, they definitely should have waited on the
Watch the white line on exit.
going to the soft tire. They were sliding around way too much on that last sector. George Russell out in Q2. That was really shocking for me, at least. He's been pretty consistent, you know. But something happened.
You can afford to drop back.
Copy, copy.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw Toto Wolff's expression. He just like took his glasses off, rubbed his head after he saw where Russell ended up. It was pretty funny. It was a good reaction. Drugovich is kicking ass here. Alright, so now I mean, look at this. He's really saving the tire. 45 versus Verstappen and Bottas's 36. That's amazing. Yeah, he's really saving it. It's probably how he's still ahead right now. I mean, we're on fuel push, but I mean, even with this extra, you know, being in the 45 or 44% and they're in the 30s, we can pretty much overcut them. I mean, if they stay out and they're under 30, they're going to be losing so much time.
Leave core increase, please.
Yeah, copy.
Is Bottas really going to stay out under 30% on these tires? He has to pit now. There's no way. Gasly's like right behind him. Oh, Piastri though. Piastri's... They didn't improve his smoothness. He's got terrible smoothness. He's on the 28 now. But even still, he's ahead of Danny Rick by a good amount there. Alright, Bottas went to the pit. So we got the first wave of pits here. A little slow there. Back to this Drugovich Verstappen battle. Look at this, they're staying out. They got a pit now. There's no way. They just lose too much time. Yeah, so now we got basically the back markers are all on hard tire.
Go ahead, Don.
Oh, but even with the tire difference, Verstappen gets a pass. I don't think he can keep it though. Yeah, now Verstappen's at 30. Let's see him go into the pits. Oh, he's staying out. Wow, man. So is Gasly. Man, what's going on here? I don't think so, Pierre. Stay back. Yeah, they are. I was like, we're staying out, they're staying out. What's going on here? And now they're just gonna lose time. And we're definitely not gonna let our tire fall under 30 though. Just not finding the speed anymore. Come on. Come on, Verstappen pit. You know you wanna. Look at this, Piastri, 21. Come on, get in the pits right now. What are you doing? Oh, Verstappen is staying out too. It's crazy. I don't know how he's doing it. He just got, you know, he's making up for it in pace stats and skill. Otherwise, any other driver would be like losing a lot of time here. They'd be at least 2/10 every lap. Something like that. Yeah, that same bit of straight there. He can't get as close as he used to. VSC. Oh man. All right. We have to pit. There's no way. he went the distance with us. All right. Who was it? Okay, it was.
Sophia.
What's the replay?
Pit lane.
Understood.
Okay, Albon went wide, tried to rejoin the track and bumped one of the other cars. Oh man, they got a better they have the better garage placement, man. If we had a garage, you know, since we finished first in the constructors, we should have the pick of garage, and we should be like right up in the front. That's all right though. Actually, no. With VSC, you don't want to lose too much here.
We look at reducing the lift and core.
Okay.
I hate the way that they do VSCs in this. It feels like you always lose too much time.
Use the rest.
Okay, go for it.
VSC ending, VSC ending, VSC ending.
Okay,
DRS enabled.
got back up into 1 second. That's all that matters. So when DRS gets enabled again, we should be all over him. But Bottas fell behind. He let his delta go too much.
We want to leave core, please.
Copy.
Another Sector 1 incident. This time Magnussen. Multiple car crash. Oh, collided with the Ferrari.
Reduce the lift and core.
Yep, copy.
Drugovich has more pace. I think we should let him pass. We'll put him on harvest.
Okay, we want to increase lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
Let's reduce lift and coast.
Copy, copy.
doing a good job.
Okay, reduce lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, Drugovich definitely has more pace here.
You're doing very good. Lap time are good. Lap time are good.
Go.
Fastest lap. Okay, we did a little fuel pushing there, so it kind of wore the tires down a little bit. Magnussen has to serve a penalty. So everyone should be doing this two-stop strategy here. Oh man, Sargeant going wheel to wheel with Verstappen.
Let's reduce lift and coast by 1 level.
Copy.
Now we just need to keep Max behind. I think we could trade DRS here, as long as nothing stupid happens. That's right, shut the door. Yeah, I think our car is just dominating in the corners here. Oh, what happened there? Bad reaction? Defended the inside line. Kept Verstappen behind. Now Verstappen's on the inside. but our car is still faster. Just ever so slightly. Oh no. Alright, I'll let that one go.
Keep your head down.
Get him back next time. Oh, this is risky. What are you doing? Slow it down just a little bit. Let's give him a little breathing room. Was that a dummy move that Drugovich just pulled? Went on the inside, faked it, went on the outside.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That was pretty cool. Very reminiscent of Daniel Ricciardo. Except Daniel would do it through a turn. Yeah, just farming experience off of these overtakes. The overtaking and defending.
It's a good job.
Just carry so much speed through that corner. Got him on the outside. Oh.
Keep the head down.
Verstappen's
Keep the
fighting
head down.
back.
Don't know what we have left. Yellow head.
Yeah.
Perez lock up. He locked up, but he's still P9.
Okay, good job, good job.
Oh man. Can't take my eyes off this battle. Yeah, of course, Max is the aggressive driver, so he's always going to go for those more risky moves. Piastri up to P4. Yeah. Started P4 and then he got down to P8. Took his tires down to like 20%. And now he's back fighting for P4. And this is Piastri's first time in my save game that he's actually not a reserve driver. Because I didn't hire Piastri. Simply because everyone else was hiring Piastri when the game first came out. So I was like, I want to try something different. So I started going with F2 drivers. Like Caldwell, Hogger, Duhan, Sargeant.
Doing.
Now Drugovich. No, I'm not setting the graphics to 480p. That's, there should be some option in Twitch to change it for your own stream. Like when you're watching it. I can only output at the highest bitrate possible for my connection. So I'm sorry, I can't change it to 480p because my screen is 1080p. Or my monitor, let's say. 480p is a 4:3 aspect ratio. 1080p is 16:9. So yeah, I can't change the aspect ratio because also my monitor is a 16:9. It would just look too like squished. Look, if you're on a mobile device and using the app, there should be an option to switch the quality.
That was good.
Oh man, he had so much pace to that corner. Just That was awesome. So fast. Okay, Schumacher having a lockup. Classic. Okay, Sargent's pit window is coming up in 2 laps. I think Sargent's fine, honestly. As long as he stays within the DRS, he's good.
That's great job, great job.
The thing is, too, we have to pit because our strategy is soft, medium, medium. So we pit at lap 35. They're going to pit at lap 41.
Keep their head down.
But what I'm hoping happens here is that the medium tire will stay fresher. Like, it won't wear down as fast as the soft tire, and I didn't want to put them on the same exact strategy because if Sargent had soft tires, he would
You're doing good.
he would chew through them really quickly since he has lower smoothness stat. But yeah, I think Sargent behind here is doing okay. I mean, it's a 10-second gap to the car behind, so or almost 11-second gap to car behind. So basically, all this, you know, just staying in the DRS and just going along with the group here is doing pretty good. Or he could just, you know, dive bomb and send it right over Verstappen. Just went like screaming down that straight with the wing open. I really don't know how. I don't know how he did that because he's got 47% on his mediums. Was it just the DRS delta is just that much better than the Red Bull? Could be. We did a lot of research on high speed for the front wing and rear wing. So it would make sense that our DRS delta is like amazing. Oh, look at that. Got nowhere to go. 3 wide. 3 wide through turn 1. Oh, man. Got pinched.
Keep your head down.
Oh, that sucked. Alright, Sarge. You gotta use your battery here.
Yeah. Deploy.
Copy.
Use your battery. Push the fuel.
And,
Catch back up.
We think you can reduce lift and coast.
Copy.
They went 3 wide, and then Verstappen like cut through both cars. That was crazy. Yeah, we got to catch back up here. We'll have Sargeant use his resources so Drugovich can stay out in battle. His pit window's coming up as well. Not quite caught up yet. Let's push the tire a little bit.
Push hard. Happy to push hard.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, we'll bring Drugovich within 1 second and then we'll pit. Yeah, Ferrari's just... This season, I don't know what's going on with them. Okay, so now we're... If we pit, Drugovich should be within 0.6 of Verstappen. Let's do that now.
Box this lap.
Copy, boss.
Let's close this gap.
Yeah, copy, copy.
Going down the pit lane.
Yeah, A firm, that's fine. Watch the white line on exit.
.5 pit stop. That's pretty good for the first of the season. And yeah, now we're back up in the DRS range. Oh man, what's going on here? Fighting with Danny Rick. Whatever, it's fine. We have we're gambling on the fact that we have newer tires than everybody else right now, and then when they pit, they'll be out of our way.
It's a good job.
Come on, Sarge, you got this.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, we got 20 laps after this.
You can afford to drop back.
Copy.
Try to save these mediums as much as possible. Okay, we got a pit pretty soon here. I think the key here is we're gonna have to maybe undercut Verstappen. Get on the soft tire quicker. We'll wait one more lap. We'll pit one lap early. Actually, no. The tire is going to fall under 40%, I think. It's 45 right now. Alright, yeah, we can wait one more lap, but we don't want the tires to fall under 40%. Keep a high pace. Gotta get on a used soft tire.
So we are boxing.
Copy, Bob.
I'm pretty sure a used soft tire is going to be faster than Max's used medium. So if we can get out on track faster, we're hoping that we make up more time through either pit stop and just having some clean air, not having to defend against him constantly. Because yeah, we're going wheel to wheel like this, we're not taking the optimal line, so we kind of lose just a little bit. Yeah, he was just slightly behind, like his bumper, or his front wing was just right behind our wheel. So I guess in the detection zone he was technically behind. Alright, but here we go.
Pit lane.
Copy. Watch out, white line and pit limiter on entry.
I'm hoping even though he's on a used soft tire, he'll be good enough to save it. .5. Pretty good for the first pit stop of the season. Again, we're right in line with Gasly and Sargeant.
Can push through all corners.
Copy.
So look, when these guys pit, I think they're also going to be on a used soft tire. Or at least Verstappen should have no more fresh softs. Unless they saved it from Q3.
Yellow ahead, yellow ahead.
Yeah, copy, copy.
Gasly has pitted for new option. Okay, back off.
Okay, copy.
We look at reducing the lift and core.
Yes.
Sargeant has now caught up to Valtteri. Just keep saving the tires.
Make sure you give some energy.
Yep.
Fastest lap.
Nice work.
Look at that, the undercut. He got fastest lap while conserving and fuel push with deploy. Yeah, the undercut worked really well there. We pit early. He was on his used medium. We got on our used soft. It was still faster. And then we caught up to Bottas here, who's going to disappear in the pits too.
Lift core increase, please.
Okay.
But Max's soft is better. We did pit earlier, so it was kind of a compromise we had to make, but he's farther behind. If we could just get rid of Bottas here. Yeah, we gotta get back on standard pace.
So heads down, focus.
Copy.
Bottas is pitted.
Use the rest.
Copy.
If I can get Drugovich to catch up to Sargeant, and then we get back up to pace and bring ourselves forward without carrying Max.
Let's reduce lifting coast.
Copy.
If you've got any pace left, it'll be good now.
Yeah, copy.
Here we go. So now we could just do DRS trading with our own cars. We don't have to do it with Verstappen.
You're doing very good.
Another fastest
time are
lap.
good. Lap time are good.
Full firm.
Oh, he's catching up just a little bit. Can we get out of his range with DRS? He might catch up. Got 13 more laps, 14 more laps. It's back down to 1.8, 1.7. So when we get that little boost of DRS, we slightly pull ahead. Alright guys, this wheel to wheel, a little too much. They're fighting each other, and that's what's slowing them down, I think. Yeah, nothing we can do right now. Just gotta hopefully defend. It's a matter of time, I think. Undercut worked, but not for long. If we had a fresh set of softs instead of going on to a scrub set, it might have worked out better. But yeah, we already came out of the pits with like an 80% soft. So it wasn't ideal. I probably should have saved an extra set, but... yeah, there was no other... yeah, the other one was just about the same, 86, so... thing is, yeah, we had to use it for qualifying, you know. So it was a little bit of a compromise, but we'll see. It's going to come down to defense here. Piastri and Norris. Piastri got something to prove. Both of these Red Bull engines in the Aston Martin and the McLaren. What are these guys doing? Oh man, you gotta leave the space.
Keep the head down. Keep the head down. Don't know what we have left.
Yeah, there's enough space in the main straight to go 3 wide. I gotta say though, I mean, we got a 15-second gap to the next car, so we're still doing really well. It's just that who's gonna win? I mean, we got a podium here, but who will get P1? There goes Max.
Okay, keep pushing, keep pushing.
I'm honestly thinking next time we race, we underfuel the car. We've got so much extra fuel here. I think that's at least like 1 or 2 laps, right? Because I don't want to fuel push because then that burns the tire faster too. He's already well under the projection. No, not enough road for both of them
Good
to
job,
go.
good job.
Yeah, there wasn't enough space for both cars to get by. Well, keeping Verstappen behind for here. For this section. I really wanted that spot. We do 7 more laps on these. Can we get 7 more laps out of these tires? It's gonna be close. That's okay. I see the reason why now. We had such better tire in the first stint. It was because they went out on their used soft. We probably should have done the same instead of taking the fresh soft. I should have saved the fresh soft for the last stint instead of the first one. But now I know. Yeah, he's just only 8% better. Oh, having the medium tire. Medium tire can definitely outlast the soft. It's just it's not as fast, and I think our DRS is really making up for that. getting really close. It's gonna be under 30% come lap, what, 43, 44? I mean, should we even try going on light mode? Yeah. If we can, maybe with the DRS.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
He's just gonna have to stay behind in the DRS range.
Okay, 5 laps to go. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Probably could have switched to conserve sooner. Or light. Stroll's pitting. He's just trying to steal fastest lap. Could really go for a safety car right about now. I mean, yeah, even if he gets fastest lap, it's not going to give him a point because he's not in the top 10, so he's just trying to steal it away from Max. Safety car? Nope, just a lockup. Oh, Piastri locked up and got a penalty. Who'd he crash into? Oh! It's not what you want to see. Wish that was a safety car, though.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
It was nearly there. Who'd he crash into? Was that Ricardo? Oh, it was Norris. He's missing a piece of his wing.
Currently 3 laps remaining of the race.
Really holding out with these tires here. Alright, not bad. I mean, I'll take a podium. That just, it came down to a bad strategy call. I should have used the soft tire that was used first and saved the new soft for the end.
Nice work.
Okay, reduce lift and coast.
Copy.
Two laps to go. And this is the last lap.
The tires are hurting. 20% now. Make it last. It's the last lap. You gotta do it.
Make sure you give some energy.
Yep, copy.
Reduce the lift and co.
Copy.
Pushing on, pushing on.
Copy.
We're happy to push on with the tyres.
Copy.
Come on. Gotta get him in this last DRS
Full
zone.
deploy.
Copy.
Yes, do it! Do it! Oh, come on. Come on! What the fuck?
Good job, good job.
Damn it!
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
He has no battery. Alright.
Okay, we're happy to push, happy to push.
Please don't explode.
Copy.
No, there's no way.
Check the DRS.
But,
Copy, copy.
and we got P1.
That's the flag.
Whoa! That was, that was a battle.
Okay, checkered flag, checkered flag.
We came out with 16% on the tires, too. I can't believe he held up. But yeah, thanks for watching. appreciate the commentary as well, helping out. So what do we got for these back markers? Leclerc, P14, Sainz. This is not right. How is Ferrari so bad right now? Come on, both AlphaTauris? Ahead of Ferrari? Even a Haas. Sonoda ahead of Leclerc. What is going on? Gasly, P5. Danny Rick kept it in the points. But yeah, this is very uncharacteristic of Ferrari. I'm pretty shocked.
A wonderful result here for the Williams driver.
Hell yeah.
A very impressive showing today for Williams.
I couldn't agree more. It just shows what this team can do when all the pistons are firing.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Alright, that was pretty much, I just wanted to do one race tonight, and yeah. That was a good one. Started from P4, made it up to P3. But I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow night. And then yeah, definitely I want to go to sleep early. Try to wake up in time for the race. And yeah, we'll be back with what's the next one? Saudi Arabia? Yeah, that's right. We get any points here? Yeah, we got a point on Drugovich. Let's get his braking up to 85. And then after this now, I want to get reactions and smoothness. Actually, the accuracy could probably go up a little bit too, but I want to get reactions on here just so he can get a good start off the line. And for Bearman, let's go with control, since that one's lacking, and we also need braking on Bearman. But yeah, very good start to the season. What's our pit crew stat now? 77 on tire changes, so we'll get this up to like 80 and then we'll go back to balanced. That's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, thanks for following, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.